That's right. The World Cup final has to be played again. It must be replayed, as mandated by a FIFA decision and resolution. Pay attention to this breaking news that is sending shockwaves through the football world. Argentina is receiving the final ruling regarding the formal complaint they filed over the events of the World Cup final against Spain. Recall that Argentina had already made significant headway with this grievance. FIFA confirmed that a decision would be reached based on the evidence, and acknowledging that Argentina is entirely in the right regarding this claim. Most surprising of all is that the final resolution has already been confirmed in a FIFA statement. Given the substantial evidence implicating UEFA, the referee, and the Spanish national team, specifically regarding match manipulation against Argentina, FIFA has confirmed that one of the primary measures to resolve the case is to replay the World Cup final. You heard that right. What was once discussed merely as a possibility, a potential outcome for this complaint, is now becoming a reality. The fact is, the Argentine national team is raising a valid point about something that genuinely occurred during the World Cup. Consequently, FIFA has confirmed a potentially massive resolution for Argentina, a rematch of the World Cup final against Spain. This would involve a different officiating crew, essentially a World Cup final free from manipulation, allowing both teams to play at their true level and compete fairly, without the kind of interference that favored one side over the other during the original final. There is no denying the importance or the high caliber of both teams. However, the manipulation and the details of the complaint, allegedly orchestrated by UEFA in collusion with the referee and the European side, Spain, allowed Spain to dominate the match in the World Cup final. That is precisely why Argentina barely saw the ball. The Spanish national team dominated the entire match, and FIFA now faces a decision. So far, the primary proposed solution regarding this complaint is to replay the World Cup final, essentially repeating the match. That's right, the game against Spain, a massive match. However, we need to clarify something very important. This is one of the potential solutions FIFA is considering, but nothing is confirmed yet. An official announcement regarding the chosen remedy and what will happen with Argentina and Spain in light of this complaint and the resolution Argentina is expected in the coming hours or days. As the debate continues, fans around the world are paying close attention to every new report and every statement that emerges. Football supporters from every country are discussing the possible consequences of such an unprecedented scenario. A replay of a World Cup final would be one of the most extraordinary events in football history, and naturally, it has sparked enormous interest. For many fans, the key issue is not only the result of a match, but also the idea of fairness and transparency in the game. Whenever questions arise regarding officiating decisions, controversial moments, or alleged irregularities, discussions become intense. That is exactly what has happened in this case. The complaint submitted by Argentina has generated worldwide debate, with supporters analyzing every detail and speculating about what FIFA's final decision could mean. At this moment, several possibilities continue to be discussed. Different observers have suggested various outcomes, ranging from official statements and clarifications to more significant measures. Among those possibilities, one of the most talked about scenarios remains the idea of replaying the final under different conditions and with a new officiating team. If such a scenario were ever to happen, it would represent a completely new chapter in World Cup history. Both Argentina and Spain are teams with enormous quality, talented players, and passionate supporters. A new match would once again place the attention of the entire football world on these two national teams. The possibility alone has already captured the imagination of millions of fans. Social media discussions, television debates, and football programs continue to analyze every aspect of the story. Some believe that a replay would be the fairest solution, while others think different measures could be considered. The truth is that everyone is waiting for official information and a definitive conclusion. Based on how the situation is unfolding, Argentina's position appears justified. Their claims are valid and grounded in fact. Since FIFA is evaluating these valid arguments, Argentina is entitled to a resolution. There are many possible solutions being discussed, but as mentioned, the main one, and a scenario that could very well come to pass, is a replay of the World Cup final. It's incredible. Football has always been a sport capable of creating unforgettable moments, dramatic stories, and surprising developments. And this situation is no exception. The coming hours and days may be decisive in determining what happens next and whether one of the biggest decisions in World Cup history could become reality. For now, fans can only wait for official announcements and continue following every update related to Argentina, Spain, FIFA, and the future of this complaint. Whatever the final decision may be, it is clear that this story has already become one of the most talked about topics in world football. So, let me know in the comments what you think about this huge surprise, the potential resolution, and the possibility of the final actually being replayed. Do you believe this would be the right decision? What do you think FIFA should do? Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video about Argentina, my world champion.